Hey, David Brewster here with a new episode of 3 for All. This is 3 Corey Feldman Licks from 2024, and it's really interesting that nobody has requested Corey Feldman. I find that really surprising. He's a monster guitarist, and I was up late last night doing some work, and I hit my head really hard, and then I had the idea to make this lesson in this video. So I'm sure I'm okay. It didn't really hurt that bad after the bleeding stopped, and I wrapped it up, and then today I took a shower. Felt great, and now I'm going to make this video. So anyway, buckle up. Here we go. So I want to make sure I include One-Eyed Willie in this lesson, because definitely One-Eyed Willie was a great pirate, but he was also a great blues guitarist too, and he played slide and dobro and wrote songs, and it's really amazing that he was a pirate with one eye, and he also played blues guitar, which is just unreal. And it's funny because a lot of blues musicians are blind, or at least they're nicknamed blind. And then with One-Eyed Willie, he only had one eye, so he was almost blind. And that's just incredible. Just what an amazing, life story and history surrounding One-Eyed Willie. So if you didn't know that history about One-Eyed Willie, then I bet you didn't know that Chester Copperpot also was a blues guitarist and musician. He played guitar, he also sang, played harmonica and saxophone and drums and bass and violin and cello, and yeah, Chester Copperpot was a monster musician. So while doing the research and putting this episode together, I stumbled upon these photos, and it's this custom guitar paying tribute to One-Eyed Willie, and I couldn't believe it. I thought, wow, no way. Somebody definitely, took the time and energy to put that on a guitar, as a tribute to One-Eyed Willie. Definitely a legendary one-eyed pirate blues musician with lots of respect all over the world. And if you're a big fan of the film Goonies, I did find on eBay there's actually a Goonies signed guitar, and it's $10,000, and it's on a Fender Squier Strat. But in my opinion, totally worth it. 10 grand for a Squier Strat with some scribbles on it? Yeah, bid on that. So the licks in this episode actually came from some live footage from last summer when Corey Feldman opened for Limp Bizkit, and he whipped out this crazy shred guitar solo, and I saw it last year and was like, wow. And then honestly, I needed this much time to kind of work on these licks because there's some very difficult things happening. Just crazy technique and shredding, so many notes and fingers flying. I mean, it's like watching Michelangelo video on like a faster speed setting or something. It's just insane. So buckle up, here we go. Okay, with the first lick, I'm just gonna play the clip first so you can see it and hear it, because trust me, you're gonna need to see and hear this first, and then I'm gonna break it down. So here's the lick. Whew, actually I don't have a kill switch like Corey did, so we're gonna have to skip this lick. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to build up all that anticipation and then let you down like this. But I can't really reproduce like the second half of that lick because he had the kill switch. I mean, I guess I could do like a volume swell or unplug and plug in my guitar back and forth. But we're just gonna skip that lick. So let's go to the next lick. Okay, so here's the first lick, and this is a really intense picking workout. Definitely if you're wanting to work on your picking technique and really develop, kind of a faster kind of tremolo picking approach, check this out. Here we go. I'm a little confused by his picking technique. Did you see that? Like, he's not doing downstrokes and upstrokes. He's doing like right strokes and left strokes. He's going like this. I've never seen anybody pick like that before. What the hell? I'm gonna have to work on that. That's really hard. Okay, I do apologize for the false starts here. Now, this is officially the first lick. Lick number 1, right here. Whew, that's really good. Let's watch that again, but ignore Corey and just watch the drummer. I don't know why I was kind of transfixed on the drummer there. That's kind of how I felt like when I heard this lick for the first time. Okay, I'm sorry for so many false starts, but obviously we're talking about some really advanced guitar playing here, some very forward thinking and very difficult techniques happening. You know, that left and right picking and uh, whatever else, the kill switch and stuff. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going on, not for the faint of heart. So anyway, we're going to try again. Here's lick number 1. I hope it works this time. I don't understand what he's doing. I don't think I have those notes on my guitar because I've been sitting here for an hour trying to figure that out. And I can't decide if he's actually fretting things or if it's just noise from his picking attack. I can't tell. I mean, that's just insane.
Word on the street is Corey Feldman is not playing this guitar solo.
Well, according to that clip, apparently Corey was faking these guitar solos. So I'm not going to share any of these licks or ideas because I don't want to share fake, false information. There's enough fake news flying around out there in the world. So I don't want to share like fake licks. So I guess he was like Milli Vanilli-ing that, which is really impressive. I thought he was actually playing that stuff, but I guess he was faking it because that was Fred Durst, from Limp Bizkit. And you can obviously trust Fred Durst, right? All right, that's going to wrap this episode with this look at 3 Corey Feldman licks from 2024. And obviously this video is a joke. It's April Fool's Day. Come on, happy April Fools. I did this last year too. I think last year it was Nigel Tufnell. And then when I saw Corey's solo last summer after April Fool's Day, I was like, oh man, I need to do this, next year, which is right now. And I've been just kind of patiently waiting. I bought the Goonies shirt. It's like, man, come on, April Fools. And I don't know. It kind of hit me when I saw this. I was like, wow, he is just wanking with the guitar. Nice guitar, that EVH kind of purple burst or whatever with the kill switch and the bar. But I don't know what to think about that. It's like, I don't think Corey should do this ever again. Focus on the Goonies 2 sequel, which supposedly they're supposed to be making a Goonies 2, I think. I don't know if that's official yet. But I have seen people like writing about it and talking about it online, like actual websites, not just like random people, but actually like Variety and stuff like that are talking about it. So I don't know if Goonies 2 is going to happen. I'm obviously a fan. I also like Lost Boys and Friday the 13th Part 4. So I'm not really a fan of Corey Feldman, the guitarist, but I do love his classic films for sure. So anyway, happy April Fool's Day. I will be back with regular programming, right after this. So leave some feedback and comments. Please subscribe to Night Lessons, and I'll be back before you know with more content and material. Thank you.